You going to be preaching out there?
Absolutely.
Are you going to be preaching about one God, or are you going to be preaching about some...
maybe that's why I met you.
Exactly. Allah has brought you here today for us to meet, so you can go...
I believe that without a doubt.
I believe that as well. For example, the Bible today, we cannot say is the word of God anymore, right? Because it's been changed up, right? I mean, if you look at some of the clear contradictions, you can write these if you like. 2 Kings, in the 8th chapter, in the 26th verse, you see Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem, right?
2 Kings
8, 26, yeah? So how old was he?
22.
And how long did he reign? 1 year, right?
Right.
And just to make sure that people aren't like, oh, it's a different one, right? What's his mother's name? Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri, right? But in the same Bible now, you will find when you go to 2 Chronicles in 22:2.
Well, you got to go back to the Hebrew.
Yeah, but look at this, right? Isaiah was 42 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. Same 1 year, same mother Athaliah, daughter of the same Omri.
Okay.
So 22 and 42, right? It's a clear contradiction.
20-year gap.
Exactly, right? So what happened? People changed these things up over time, scribes, errors.
Right.
But that means it's not the word of God anymore. Languages, right? But that's why the Quran is so perfectly preserved. You'll never find such a numeric contradiction in the Quran, right? Read it, you know.
Well, until I'm not going to look for one.
Don't. I agree.
So far, I do appreciate the questions that you
Thank you.
brought up to me.
I appreciate. I'm going to give you one more for your.
I'll pray for truth too. You know
That's
what I mean?
exactly what I was going to say.
That's right.
Tonight, pray to the one Creator to guide you to whatever the truth is.
That's right.
Right? This is the last one I'll let you go with, so you can have fun with your teachers and stuff before you go. Matthew 5. Hold on. No, sorry. Matthew, right in the beginning, 1:16. Okay. And Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, to whom was born Jesus, right?
Right.
So who was the father of Joseph?
Jacob.
Jacob, right? But now, when we go look at the genealogy of Jesus, same Bible, but when we go to Luke 3:23, now Jesus himself began his ministry at about 30 years of age, being, I suppose, the son of Joseph, the husband of Mary, right? The son of Heli. See, earlier, Jacob was the father of Joseph, now Heli, right? And it's not the daughter, it's not about Mary, it's not a different name because you can read.
It's not like an alias.
It's not, because you can, when you go home, you got a Bible, right? Read them side by side.
Place by the Gideons?
It is. It's the King James version. What do you read?
King James.
Yeah, so it's the King James. I mean, New King James in the English of it.
Yeah.
So
New
I
King
mean,
James, yeah, is preferable.
yeah. So this is the New King James.
But all right, man. I do appreciate your
see,
time.
just so you can.
And I respect what
New
you're
King
doing.
James. I appreciate you. I look forward to you going to Egypt and
doing what you're doing.
calling towards Tawheed, to the oneness of God, right?
Just remember, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Exactly. We're Muslims. We're standing. So have a great one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, for example, we talk about evolution. When I was in high school, they taught us that it was Neanderthals that were the middle between primates and humans. And now they say, no, just kidding. Neanderthal was the same time. There was a different branch. So what does that mean? That we don't really know. Like, they're looking at science is looking at fossils. They're looking at things and they're coming up with theories. So those theories could be right or be wrong, right? I, as a Muslim, perfectly believe in science, right? But there's a difference between something we can show with repeatability as a scientific fact and something that I can have a hypothesis. I can come and say, you know what, you're not a human being, you're a bird, right? But then you can put that to the test. You can say, okay, do you have wings? Do you have feathers? Do you have, how? And we say, no, you know what, my hypothesis was wrong. You're a human being, right? So that's one thing. People take science today as if every scientific theory is a fact. If we go 100 years ago, much of what was being taught as science today has been debunked, right? But things that we can, science, for example, we can say this water is liquid. Can we test that? Yes, we can put it through a trial. We can take water, we can make it flow, we can freeze it and make it a solid, and then defreeze it, and we can say, okay, this is a fact. No problem with that, right?
Oh, that's all really good. I really appreciate you telling all this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You so
You have a
much.
book. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Today I'm with Sheikh Uthman Ibn Farooq, and we are giving da'wah publicly at Balboa Park, and someone is interested in accepting Islam. Tell him. أشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
لا إله
إله
إلا
إلا
الله وأشهد
وأشهد
أن محمدا رسول الله. رسول الله. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
تكبير.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر.